Yep. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we started discussing about regular expressions. Today we will detailedly discuss other options. So, we have a regular expression. Generally, regular expressions are used for building patterns, and patterns are used for verifying the format of input value. Whenever user inputs any value to verify whether the value is according to requirement or not, we use regular expression. And regular expression is actually built by using meta characters. By using meta character, regular expression is built. And few meta characters yesterday I explained. Today we will see detail. So in the meta characters, first one you learned was question mark. What is the purpose of this question mark? So question mark refers to zero or one occurrence of character. Zero or one occurrence of character is defined using question mark. We have plus. So it refers to one or more occurrences of character. We have asterisk. So it is zero or more occurrences of character. Some examples I already told you. So for these examples I already given, suppose you are writing a pattern like COLOUR question mark R. This refers to color and color. That's what you can do. And if it is the occurrence like this, pattern, and we are writing COLOU plus R. This refers to COLOUR like this. Like this. Any number of occurrence can be there for U. Now, so what is the asterisk refers to? So it is pattern COLOU asterisk R. And we have color COLOUR like this. You can have any. That means it can be zero occurrence or it can be one occurrence. So these three characters, yesterday we tested them. We saw how they work. Right? Now in meta characters, another important is we have dot. Dot is a meta character. Dot is nothing but it refers any single character. Dot refers to any single character. This is a dot symbol. This dot symbol, so it refers to any single character. Any single character means it can be alphabet uppercase, it can be alphabet lowercase, it can be number, or it can be any special character. But only single character, one character. For example, let's see one point here. Suppose I am showing you some pattern like this. So we have some words like, so cat, some bat, some mat, so rat, like this we have. Now we need to refer these all words. But what is the similarity for all these words is at the end it is having 80. So at the end 80, but the first character is not standard. First character is changing. Before 80, how many characters? Before 80, how many characters? 1. So we can write like this, dot 80. This indicates the total length must be only 3. Last 2 must be 80. And first character can be any. In that case, this also allowed. For example, at the net 80, 280, this also allowed. Why? Because dot indicates any special character or any alphabet, any number, any character 1. That is defined by using dot. So later you will learn how to allow only alphabet, only number, like that. So what is the purpose of dot is this. For example, we have like, so saw, so cow, dos, like toy, like this we have. Suppose it's not so. We have some words like this. Suppose we have boy, toy, so dos, like this. How to refer these? What is similarity? What is similarity? All are having O in the middle. Before one character, after one character. Then we can write the pattern like this, dot, O dot. This indicates total length how much? 3. In the middle, O is compulsory. First and second characters can be anything. But it can be like 2, O, 3 also allowed. Because we are not setting which character, any character. Can close that. So it is any character that can be alphabet, number, symbols, anything. So one character you are representing, that indicates dot. Suppose if I write like this, dot dot some W. Every single dot represents one character. That means, what does this means? Before W, there can be how many characters? 2. And those 2 characters can be anything. Total length must be 3, last must be W. This type of conditions are defined. For example, you see now, here in the pattern, I am writing here, so remove this placeholder here. In the pattern, I am defining dot 80 like this. Now, when I run this, you can see it is going to verify that. So in the testing, I said some word, it's not allowed. So only first character can be anything. So, and last 2 must be 80. Only this is allowed. So first character can be anything, 280, that is allowed. But anything to suppose bat, and suppose one more character is there, it will not allow. Before 80, there can be how many characters? Only one. Anything else not allowed. That is defined by using dot. Then we have some problems now. The problem is, suppose we are writing in the pattern like in the pattern allow gmail.com. Now here we have a problem. What does this dot means? Single character. That means now Gmail, any character.com, any character com. That means here it is not just only dot. If you type Gmail, a com, it will work. You type Gmail, one com, it will work. Gmail, so Gmail, some at com, like this, it will work. Right? It should not. What does this dot means? The dot means single character. So sometimes the special characters we write in a string, they are already used as meta characters. So in computer programming, this is common thing. Suppose if you have any knowledge on any computer programming, at least C, C++ like that. In any computer programming language, we have to write some characters, but those characters are already taken by that program compiler. Compiler uses those characters for a different purpose. And you type those characters, then compiler is confused. Then for that, every programming technology have a concept called escape sequence. In computer programming, you will have a concept called escape sequence. What this escape sequence will do is, if any character you are writing is already used by program compilers, then it will allow the compiler to understand it as an ordinary character, not as a compiler's character. For that, we have a specific representation. So if I write like this, what happens now? This indicates that single character, any single character. You see now, it works that. Suppose I am typing gmail.com, it will allow. But only dot should allow. But dot is already used as meta character. Then we use slash. This slash is considered as it is escape sequence character. It is escape sequence character. What it can do is it can transform a meta character into normal character and vice versa. It will convert a normal character into meta character. It will convert a meta character into normal character. That is vice versa. That means if a meta character is there, it will convert that meta character into normal. If a normal character is there, it will convert that into meta. That is the ability of slash. So what you have to do now, this dot, it is thinking meta character, but our intention is not meta character, normal character. Then we will put here slash dot. We will put a slash dot. This means that don't use dot as meta character, use it as a character. And now dot is used as a character dot, not as meta character. In that case, now I am typing here. So gmail.com, and it is not allowed now because here it should be only dot. Then it is allowed. Anything else not allowed. So this problem regularly comes. Whenever you are trying to use a special character that may be already taken. For example, see, this is one example. Suppose I am asking for +91, that is mobile number format, but plus is already meta character. Plus is already meta character. Plus indicates one or more occurrences. But I want to use here plus as symbol. Plus as symbol, not as meta character, because I need to start my mobile with +91. Then we have to write /plus. That's how we write. Otherwise, it will not verify. It will consider this as meta character. So that is the reason you need a slash for that. So this is actually meta character. So we have the meta character like this. We have a pattern, and we have gmail/.com. Right? Don't use spaces. Even space matters. One extra space you written in pattern, that space also considered. So this is one. You can write another. For example, pattern like /+91. I can take like this. These are meta characters. So escape sequence is very important. In all programming languages, you will have it. You may be knowing about this first time, but anybody knows any computer programming, he knows this. In every computer programming in the world, you will have escape sequence. That's a very general thing. Right? So this slash is used as escape sequence. Right? Now, here one important is we have pipe symbol, pipe. Another one is pipe. We generally call it as pipe symbol. So it is used as logical OR. It is used as logical OR. Use it as logical OR. Logical OR is nothing but it allows anyone from the given set of values or patterns. It allows any one from given set of values or patterns. For example, suppose I want to write a pattern like this. Suppose I want red, green, blue like this. Now, how to write a pattern to allow only these three? Is there any similarity between them? Similarity means not about a character, about the character's occurrence also. That means if I ask, is there any similarity? You can't say E is common, sir. E is not common. Why? Because common means the place also important. That means not just that it character is there, that character place is also same. Then only you can write a pattern, right? And there is no similarity here. Then what you can do is you can write like this simply. You can write a pattern. In that you can say red pipe, green pipe. Only these are allowed. Others not allowed. Now, for this actually, you like, then I can write like this. COLOR, pipe, COLOUR. Is it okay? It is. Then many times you may ask, like, I common sense, right? Why? Because you will write a length write it. You will find different type of concepts for the same thing on internet. That means you are searching for a pattern on internet. Different people will give different solutions. All will work. All will work. Then which one you have to adapt? Which one is simple and short? Right? Not complicated. You written some complicated pattern that can be written in a very simple way. That is general com, right? So there are so many ways of writing a pattern, but we choose the simple short format, right? That is important. We don't care about lengthy things written somewhere, right? That's not necessary actually. So instead of doing this, what is best? You can simply put COLOU question mark R, right? That is. So pipe is used for multiple. For multiple, you can define pipe. Now, for example, suppose I am writing here like this. Another option is now other characters are, so other meta characters. Later you will see them, but as of now, just I will give square brace. It defines range. Later we will see, because for that we need to learn expression, how to build an expression. Later we will see how to write expression. Square brace is for range of values. Parenthesis is there. It defines union. It defines union of values. Union. You will see these also later, because some characters we cannot try until we learn all combinations, right? Just in the next point, we will see them. So these are also meta characters. Square is used for range, and this parenthesis is used for union. So for example, suppose I am writing like this. In the square brace, A comma B comma C, like this. If I write like this, now see what happens here. So I am typing here, suppose D, and submit. It's not allowed. Okay. So here we are defining A and submit. So that is submitted. Only these three are allowed. That is square brace. Suppose I am writing A hyphen D. So I written like A hyphen D. That means you can see now I entered suppose E and submit. It's not allowed. I entered D, it is allowed. I entered C, it is allowed. That is range. You can define range like this. Later you will use in various expressions. That means you can write like this. You can write, so a simple pattern. You can define A comma B comma C. Any random characters also you can define. A, S, O. Only those three are allowed. Others are not allowed. You can even define range like this pattern. You can define range A-M like this. This is actually range. It defines the range. Union. Union is used for defining union. So pattern is equal to, suppose a union combination will be there. A-Z like this. Later I will tell you why that unions are required. Right? So question mark equal something like this. Dot star like this. We have union. Later you will understand how these unions will work. Union, you know, in general mathematics, 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Which one will first evaluate? Right? So general mathematics, you know, if I put a union, that union will first evaluate, then rest of options will work. Right? That is a general basic thing. Like I entered A plus B plus C plus D. So which one it will calculate? Suppose if I put a union like this. So first it will calculate B plus C. After that, so it will calculate the result with D. After that, it will add that result to A. That's the combinations general. Union defines such characters, combination. Later, when you write a lengthy equation, you can understand how the unions will work. And very important is because these parentheses are used in union, you cannot write parentheses anywhere. If anywhere I need a parenthesis, then I have to write with escape sequence. Escape sequence, I will show. So in the meta characters, these are special characters. Question mark, plus, asterisk, dot, slash, pipe, and square. Exponent. This actually caret. We call this as caret. This caret symbol is used for, this is used for starts with. It is used for starts with. And we have dollar. Dollar is used for ends with. Ends with. What starts with? Expression starts with. What ends with? Expression ends with. What is an expression? You will see now. How to write expression. First we are learning characters. Then through these characters, we will learn how to write an expression. Then when you write expression, expression start, expression end is defined by using these two symbols. These two characters are used. That expression I will show now. We will see how to write the expression. So this also comes under meta characters. So many meta characters are there. Generally, we write like this actually. So we write a pattern. In that, we will put an exponent. After that, we write expression. After that, we put dollar. That's the habit we write. How to write expressions, I will tell you. The start of expression is defined with caret. End of expression is defined with dollar. Right? Expressions are defined within these two symbols, special characters. So these are a lot of symbols we are having. For meta characters, lot of symbols. Next, important, in the meta characters, we have D. But actually problem is D is already an ordinary character. If I write D, it will take only D. But we write like this, /D. This indicates only numeric, single digit number. Only numeric, any one digit number. right? Any number means any single digit number between 0 to 9. 0 to 9. For example, I written like this. Pattern is equal to /d. That means it will allow only one digit number. One digit number. So see here. I am writing the pattern as /d. Then you can see now I entered alphabet not allowed. Lowercase not allowed. So they are not allowed. Suppose a symbol not allowed. Symbol also not allowed. Only number allowed. It is submitted. Only number can be submitted. And one digit only. I entered 23, not allowed. Only one digit number allowed. Suppose if I return, this is single digit. Suppose I return pattern as /d/d. This indicates two digits. One, if I type one digit, not allowed, because patterns are exact match. If you say two only, not less than 2, greater than 2. You say 5, not less than 5, greater than 5. So that means if I write /d/d, that means only two digits. I entered single digit, not allowed. I entered two digits, allowed. Three digits, not allowed. So one digit, not allowed. Suppose now tell me, I want to allow one or two digits. I want to allow one or two digits. /d/d. This is for what? Two digits. I can put a question mark. Indicates question mark indicates this second character can be 0 times or 1 time. That means without that it will work. With that it will work. Without that means one digit only. Right? That is how we write patterns. Right? That means now you can put anywhere. You can write here also. That means first character can be 0 times or 1 time. So if you want to allow that, then you can write like this, question mark. Now I am writing here one digit allowed, two digits allowed, three digits not allowed. So one or two digits it is allowed. That is how we generally write the patterns. So /d indicates only numeric. And how many digits numeric? 1. Suppose later you will learn. Suppose I want 4 to 10. I want 20. Then you don't need to write 20 times. We have quantifiers. Quantifiers tell quantity. You can tell the number 5 to 10, 4 to 15. How to write, I will show you. Currently, we are learning meta characters. Then later we will see quantifiers. Right. /d is for only numeric. We have /d. So it is nothing but single character. So any character other than number. Actually, it indicates, we generally call it as non-numeric. Anything other than number. /d lowercase only number. Anything other than number. Anything other than number means alphabets. So special characters lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, special characters, but numbers not allowed, right? So you can write like this. We can write pattern, same, slash uppercase D. You see, I written the pattern here, slash uppercase D, uppercase D. Then what happens? I entered number, not allowed. Uppercase alphabet, alphabet allowed. Numbers, lowercase allowed. Symbols allowed, but number not allowed. Right? Any another character is allowed. For example, if I write like this, that means pattern. I write like this. So in that slash D and slash D. What does this means? It should start with a number and it should end with any character, not number. Start with number, end with any character other than number. So two are compulsory. That means now what does that means here? So let's write that here. Slash D slash D. That means now I am typing here 2 and I am typing here. So suppose 2. It's not allowed. Because the last one should be any character. Uppercase letter allowed. Lowercase letter allowed. Special character allowed. But number not allowed. Not allowed. Don't worry about what is submitted. That means I click on submit. You see it submits 4%24. Why? Because URL cannot show the clean value of what you are submitting. Some values it will encode. It will encode and it will present like dollars, spaces, and different characters. It cannot display those characters as it is. So it will transform them. But finally, while reading again, they will come in the same way. Only while displaying, they will be in that way. So don't worry about how they are displayed in URL. Right? Many people have a concern about this because they don't know the point. That means they say that, sir, I am submitting dollar, but it is submitting some code. Because you should know that in computer programming, every character is represented with a ASCII code. We call ASCII codes. Data cannot transfer as it is. It will be encoded and transferred. Again, it is decoded and captured. In that case, you don't worry about what is shown in URL. You just need to worry what input allowed or not, right? That's important. So technically, this is the purpose of slash D and D, uppercase D. Okay. Now, here I am writing another one, slash W. This represents, so word characters. Word characters means it can be, word character means any character between this value. What is that? A to Z uppercase, A to Z lowercase, 0 to 9 number, or underscore symbol. Only these are allowed. That means any alphabet, lowercase alphabet or uppercase alphabet, any number, 0 to 9, any number, and one symbol is allowed. And what is that symbol? Underscore. These are called word characters. To build a word, we use these characters. Underscore is a part of word characters. So underscore also comes when you define this, right? So you are writing like this. Now slash W. Slash W means, you see, I entered dollar or at the net. It's not working. So, but uppercase alphabet, it is working. Lowercase alphabet, it is working. Number, it is working. Underscore, that is also working. But hash, it's not working. That means only these characters are allowed. Only these characters are allowed. So we call them as word characters, pattern /W. Now we have slash, you know that you can use combinations now, /W/D, right? /W/ some uppercase D. Combinations you can try now with different, with question mark, right? So we will write such patterns. I will show you. Another /uppercase W. This is non-word characters. That means it is nothing but, so all special characters only. All special characters only. That means it is nothing but it is simply like all characters other than A-Z, A-Z, 0-9 and underscore. Other than these, all are allowed. That means only special characters allowed. Means uppercase alphabet, lowercase alphabet not allowed. Numbers not allowed. And only this is allowed. Only what is allowed? Only special characters that you can define by using /uppercase W. Uppercase W means it will not allow alphabets. It will not allow numbers. The numbers also not allowed. It will not allow underscore also. But any another special character, it is allowed. It will allow. Right? That is how it can manage that /W. Next important is /S. /S. It defines blank space. It defines blank space. Actually, don't use blank space directly in pattern. That's not supported. You should not use blank space directly in pattern. We have to fill that with /S. Because actually, if you put a blank space, then in computer programming, we use a technique called trim characters. Trim. By trim characters technique, we delete the additional spaces because we know that people, when they type, extra spaces may come. Right? Because while they are typing through keyboard, one of the problem with keyboard is not a typewriter. What is difference? Generally you people call that I am typing. Am I right? That's wrong. You are not typing. It's not a typewriter. It is computer. Computer don't type. Computers don't type. But generally people have an habit like I am typing. Computers don't type. So actually you are not typing. You are keying in. You are keying in. What is difference between typing and keying in is you see typewriters. You know typewriters. In typewriter, you press button and hold that button. It will type only once and stops. Even you hold the button, but in keyboard, you hold the button, it repeats. It is not typing, it is keying in. Then if I just by mistake hold space for long, lot of spaces will come. That is the reason we know that keyboard have this problem. Then we use trim mechanism. By using that, we delete extra spaces given by users. Otherwise, passwords, user ID verification will go wrong. extra spaces are there. That means user will not notice that there is extra space, but there is some extra space. That is the reason we trim. If you write space in a pattern, it is deleted. That is the reason you have to verify space with /s. We have to write space with /s. Don't put blank spaces. It will work, but there will be problem later. So that is the reason you have to know that /s for space. For example, I am typing like this. I am typing /d and /s/d. What does this means? This means it starts with a non-numeric. It starts with a non-numeric. /uppercase d means non-numeric. It starts with a non-numeric, after that space, and a compulsory numeric number. That means first character cannot be a number. It's not working. First character must be non-numeric. Non-numeric some A and submit. It's not working because there must be space. Now it is working. And you know that in the URLC, space cannot be submitted. So it will transform space as plus. That doesn't matter for us, right? So initially that is space. If you want some space between characters, words, anywhere, don't use space directly. We have to use /s. Yes. So here we need to define like this. So pattern and is equal to /d/s/d. Like this I am typing. So this is just indicating that you can type something like A space 4 like this. Or you can type something like, so A space 3 like this. Or you can type something like hash, so space 5 like this. Because that /d indicates non-numeric. Non-numeric means anything other than number, right? This is space actually. So we have numbers, we have word characters, and we have space. Next, you have the patterns like this, A-Z. This indicates, only lowercase letters. If I say A-Z, this indicates only uppercase letters. Only one letter, any letter between A to Z, one letter. You can write like this, A-Z, A-Z. This indicates both upper and lowercase. You can write like this also, A-uppercase Z. This indicates from lowercase to uppercase. All are allowed. That means this also same, both upper and lowercase. Suppose you written 0-9. This is also for numeric. This is for number. Any numeric, any number. It is equivalent to /d. You can use /d, you can use this. But what is difference? In /d, you can define only 0 to 9. /d 0 to 9. Here our wish. You can say 4-3, 4-9. That means it will be only 4 to 9. You can say 4 to 7. Your wish, you can start. If you say /d, it is always 0 to 9. Certain numbers I don't want. Then we can set range here. We can define the range. So that is any number between 0 to 9. If you want, you can change the range. You can change the range. Now, if I write like this, A-Z, A-Z, 0-9, this indicates alpha numeric. That means anything, alphabet, numbers, anything is allowed, right? Means any lowercase alphabets, uppercase alphabets, and numbers. Actually, when you are writing, you can write like this also. What does this means? Specified special characters. That means all these special characters are allowed. You have another technique, na? So you can use slash uppercase W. Uppercase W also all special characters. But all special characters. Here, what is advantage? Here you can mention which special character. That means in special characters also, which special character you want to allow. That you can maintain here. If you are writing manual, right? That is advantage of this. Now, for example, now here, when you are writing the pattern, A, D, S, that means only specified characters. Suppose I written A-D and 4-8 something and some M. What does this means? Any character between specified range. Any character between specified range. Anything between A to D, anything between 4 to 8, anything between A to M, any character between specified range it can handle. That's what we can define. There is another option. We can use like this. Suppose here, in the square brace, if I write exponent, not individually exponent, in the square brace exponent, you write like A-D. That means it indicates excluding specified range. All others allowed. What does that means? A to D not allowed. All others allowed. That means except A to D, all others are allowed. That you can simply define. This is all different ways of writing the pattern. Different combinations we will see now. We will handle them. So while writing the patterns, you need to know how to allow numbers, how to allow alphabet, how to allow special characters, how to allow range, how to allow spaces, and all this. Right? These are all meta characters. Right? Actually, in reality, in computer programming, there are more than 150 meta characters. Those are not required for you as of now. Right? Later, situation wise, requirement wise, you are going to learn them. This is more than enough to understand and write patterns for real time. Here, very important is this is only meta character. And characters means keyboard characters are so many. Hundreds of meta characters are present. But all are not required for every situation. We use according to that. These are enough for writing patterns in our projects. And in this, what is problem is, if I write /D, that means it will be only number, how many digits? 1 digit. If I write A-Z, it is alphabet only 1. How you mention quantity? For 4, I have to write 4 times /D. Instead of that, actually we have quantifiers. Quantifier is nothing but quantity. Quantifiers are written in curly brace. So here, if I write suppose 4, what does this means? This means exactly 4 characters only. Right? You want 10, you write 10. You want 100, you write 100. So in the square, in the curly brace, you write 4. Exactly 4. You write 2. Exactly 2. Not less than, not greater than. You can write any number. I just written 4 as a number, right? Suppose you write like this, 4 comma 10. This indicates minimum 4 and maximum 10. That is min and max range. You can define. You can write like this. So 4 comma. This indicates minimum 4 and maximum any. That starts with 4. It can be any. That's how we define the quant. Suppose I want to allow here. I want to allow in this only uppercase letters name 4 to 10 characters. Only uppercase letter name 4 to 10 characters so allowed. Anything else not allowed. Now how to allow only uppercase? Only uppercase how to write? In square brace A-Z. This indicates only uppercase. Only uppercase. Now this indicates one character only. You can put quantity beside it. You can say 4 means exactly 4. Not less than 4, greater than 4. There must be only 4 characters. 4 comma 10. Minimum 4, maximum 10. So now you see here, I am entering some name. I am entering an uppercase, but it is not allowed. Because minimum 4, now it is allowed. It is allowed. You entered something, more than 4 characters you entered, 10 characters. And this is not allowed. It is not restriction, it is validation. Pattern is always validation. It allows you to type, but it will not allow to submit. Right? So that means you can enter maximum how many characters? 10. Any lower case not allowed. Only uppercase letters allowed. Then only you can submit. That is how generally we write the quantity. So that means usually how we define the quantity. So we write a pattern is equal to A-Z and this is 4 comma 10. Like this we write. That is the basic pattern how we write. Now let's try some exercise here. See, I am giving one question now here. So write a pattern to validate mobile number start with +91 and 10 digits only. 10 digits only. Now tell me, write a pattern and show me. Write in your books and show me. Remember, when you are learning UI like technologies and all, pen and book are important. Everything what we are learning, people have to write on book. Right? Now these days you may be enjoying of watching like a video, going home and watching on internet, Google Classroom. That is not right way of learning computer technologies. Do you know? That is not the right way. But as per current generation, people are doing that. This okay. But we don't recommend that. We don't recommend that. We want our software developers to write everything on paper. Because when you go to high level interviews, they will not give a computer. They will give a paper and say, write the program and show me. Because a computer is given to you, you will get 90% help from computer. You will give only 10% of work. So, and remember, a student can learn a software technology perfectly and get a job only when he writes notes. Otherwise, forget about jobs. Because after pandemic, so one of the main problem is the percentage of jobs people learning technology has reduced. Why it has reduced? Because laziness. People think that actually we don't even recommend online because these days we don't have a chance. So we don't recommend online. We don't have online batches earlier. We don't recommend also. Software technologies means come here and learn. Very rare exception concepts is like you can't come, you are in distance location. Do you know, for those people we have separate batches. And people will get problem in getting jobs, especially people who are doing online, especially people who don't write note. Do you know, in Hyderabad, you go to Amirpet, any Xerox center, you will find our materials Xerox copies, handwritten Xerox copies, our materials. You can ask by faculty name. I want this person's .NET. I want this person's UI, React, Angular. They will give handwritten notes copy. People from overseas, various countries, when they come to India, they purchase those copies and go and learn technology there. They don't ask for soft copy PDF. Soft copy PDF way of learning is not recommended. Not recommended. So handwritten is recommended. Even people who are learning from online, they have to put a book and paper and write what they are listening and watching on screen. That makes a perfect software learning. Before COVID, it was like that. After COVID, only these all facilities came and you became more lazy. People sitting in hostel, they are listening from online. Such lazy people are not suitable for software companies. You can't survive also in software companies, right? That such things will not happen, because earlier we give notes, even a program. I written a lengthy template program, template design program. We give it on screen and say that write it complete. We will not give any notes. Why? Because if I give a soft copy, what he will do, he will copy and paste my code and he will run it and he thinks that he done it. If I give a notes, then what he will do, see the notes, he will type each and every line of that. Then he knows where problem is. That is perfect learning. That is perfect learning. Even lengthy 500, 600 lines programs, 1000 lines programs, also Java, .NET and UI technologies, we give on board, on screen and ask them write in class. We don't give any soft copies. And the way of learning through soft copies is not recommended for getting good jobs, for getting good skills. Software skills you will get only when you write. And you are tested mostly with written on. You go to any interviews, they will give a piece of paper and say, write the code for this and show me. They will not say that I will give a laptop or a system to you. No. That's the reason this is the right way of practicing. Everything you write. Even you are listening through online, write. What you are listening, what you are understanding, write. That is the perfect way of getting a job. That's the reason these days lot of percentage of jobs reduced. Why it is reduced? Because these kind of things, right? Even online people, so they have to sit, make a notes of every concept. The listening, write the notes. don't depend on soft copy. The way of learning from a soft copy is not recommended. Right? People from other states, other countries come to Hyderabad, purchase our books. Our books are still available in Xerox centers. Right? You ask by this name, this faculty book, this technology, they will give you a Xerox copy that is written by somebody like you who attended the class, handwritten, not printed. Right? That is the correct way of learning. You will see a lot of software books in Hyderabad, Amirpet area, people learning from those books only get job. Right? Even some people don't join course. They learn from those books, they get job. That is the right way of learning. Many people learn their many courses from Amirpet Xerox centers. Right? They don't join a course. Some people who are already aware of technology, they don't join course. They purchase books and they go there. Not any book on Amazon and anything. Just Xerox center books are enough here. What we train in class is enough. Those books are enough actually. So you write everything. You will get clarity. Okay now? Written this pattern. How? What is this pattern now? I hope you know. What is that pattern? So we have to write slash plus because plus is not allowed directly. After that, 9-1 is mandatory. Is any another is available? No. You cannot use slash D. Slash D means 8-1, 4-1, 3-1, 2-1, anything they can type. 9-1. These two are compulsory in the same order. Then we have to write them. After that, what is changing? Slash D, number. How many digits? 10. This is how we write. Understood? That means it indicates the number should start with plus 9-1. After plus 9-1, there must be only numbers. How many digits? Exactly 10, not less than greater. That is how we write. So for example, see here. I am writing here slash plus 9-1 slash D 10 digit number. Right now you can see here I am typing 987654321 and enter not submitted because it should start with plus 9-1 and 10 digit number. That's okay. That's how we validate, right? Now, I will show you one more here. See, let's see. HDFC, IFSC code. Okay. HDFC IFSC code. It looks like this. In this, first 4 characters must be uppercase HDFC. After that, 4 zeros also same. 4 zeros also same. This last 3 digits will be changing. Different will be changing. Now write a pattern for this. Any HDFC only. HDFC, after that 4 digits zeros, after that 3 digit number which is changing. Means up to here standard na. Up to here standard. Only this is changing. Understood? How do we write? There is no space, nothing, right? How do we write? It's a simple one. Huh? How do we write for this? We will write like this. HDFC 000. Up to this common, na? 4 zeros. Up to this common. After that, what should be? Slash D. How many? 3. That's how we write. Understood? That means this indicates that compulsory it should be HDFC 000. After that, the last 3 digits will be changing. The last 3 digits will be different. right? What are compulsory, you can directly write them. You can directly write them. For example, you see here, suppose I am writing here. So SBI IFSC code. SBI IFSC code, it looks like something like this, where we have all the codes. Yeah. Suppose you see somewhere IFSC codes list. This is locator. This is locator. IFSC code. And you can see here, so State Bank, some details. Okay. Suppose you selected some state, something like this. So some city, you see some district, some branch, I am selecting something. So, and the code of that will be displayed like this. So that is the IFSC code. It is like this. SBIN, and after that 3 digits, zeros, 4 digits number. Same concept, na? Right? That means you have to use in the same way. SBIN 000. Yeah. /D, how many digits? 4 digits. Good, right? Now I will give little complex. Now I will give the complex one. So here, write a pattern for validating US mobile format. US mobile format. Actually, I will show you that format, how it looks like. So US phone number format, usually it looks like this. This is the format of US, UK and different countries. This is United States format. One format I am giving. This you have to write for this and show me. Here important parenthesis also required. But you know, parenthesis is already a special character, meta character. And you see here, this is compulsory. But in this parenthesis, any 3 digits. After that, space. After that, any 3 digits. After that, hyphen. After that, any 4 digits. Understood? Right pattern for this. Majority of people will go wrong. So carefully check. How you write the pattern for this. Now, these 3 digits are any 3 digits. These 3 digits, any 3 digits. These 4, any 4 digits. It's not 555 or 425, any digits. Only standard is +1. And usually pattern will not allow parenthesis. You directly written parenthesis, it will not work. Directly parenthesis will not work.
Recording
parenthesis
in
close,
progress.
slash S, slash D, how many? 3. After that, hyphen, hyphen directly hyphen. After that, slash D, how many? 4. That's how we write. Right? At a time, if anybody sees this, he will be confused. Without learning all the patterns, if anybody sees this, it will look like some alien code is there. Huh? You can't understand what is happening there. But you learnt already all pattern formats, then it is easy to do that. Right? So this is how it works. Let's see here. Suppose I will put that here. Placeholder, I will put this one. And pattern we will write now. Pattern I am writing here. So slash plus slash parenthesis 1 slash parenthesis close. After that, slash parenthesis open and slash close. In that we need slash D. How many? 3 digits. Okay. After that, slash S slash D. How many? 3. And hyphen slash D. How many? 4. You can write like this. Now let's check this pattern here. Okay. I am writing the pattern here. That is the format. I am typing some number I am typing, then it is not valid. So plus 1 parenthesis 1. After that parenthesis any 3-digit number. After that space. After space any 3-digit number. Hyphen and any 4-digit number. Now click submit. It is submitted. Right? It is placeholder. Just placeholder is there. It is submitted. Whatever we did, we submitted that value. That is how we define. Right? So this is pattern how you define, how you can add the pattern and configure. Okay. Now here important. So I think you can write these type of things now. So this is United Kingdom. This is UK phone format. So pattern for UK phone. UK phone format is this one. You can write easily now. Right? So it is plus 44 compulsory. After that, 2-digit numbers in parenthesis. After that, 4 space, 4 digits. After that space, again 4 digits. Right? That is. Done it? Right. That is easy, right? You can handle that now. Now, suppose I want a pattern to validate username 4 to 15 characters, alpha numeric. How? Alphanumeric, lowercase, uppercase numbers can be there, but it should be 4 to 15 characters. Right? How? Alphabets, numbers. Alphanumeric. Alphabets, numbers means I can write slash W. But in slash W, underscore will come. If you are allowing underscore, it's okay. This indicates lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, numbers. but underscore also allowed. If you don't want underscore, then you can write /w. You can simply put 4, 15. This is very simple actually. 4 to 15 alphabets, numbers, and underscore. Suppose I don't want underscore, then pattern is equal to, you have to write like this, A-Z, uppercase alphabets, A-Z, lowercase alphabets, 0-9, numbers, all together how much range? 4 to 15. That's how we write. That's how we write the pattern. Right? That means it is 4 to 15, 4 to 15, and anything between lowercase alphabets, uppercase alphabets, and number. Actually, we have ready-made expressions also. Ready-made expression, built-in formulas. Those built-in formulas are used for validations. Ready-made, built-in. Built-in formulas, that means you have like this, built-in expressions. Built-in expressions are like this, question mark equal dot star square brace A-Z. That's a ready-made formula. This indicates at least one uppercase letter. That indicates at least one uppercase letter. It's a ready-made formula. We have question mark equal dot star square brace 0-9. This indicates at least one numeric, at least one number. So we have question mark equal dot star square brace and you return some special characters. Understood? This indicates what? At least one special character. These are ready-made expressions. So if anybody asked you like, so write a pattern for a username 4 to 15 characters, alpha numeric with at least one uppercase letter. That means you can write any username, but one uppercase letter is compulsory. You see passwords, they will say that one uppercase letter must be there, one number must be there. That is how we write the pattern. That is the reason if you don't know the patterns, you can't build web application, because every screen have pattern. You create a login form, you create a registration form, everywhere patterns will be there. They can't allow directly some value. They put some restriction for that value. So now how to write like this? Say like this, pattern is equal to at least one. How to write? Question mark equal dot star square brace A-Z. This is at least one. 4 to 15 characters alphanumeric. You have to write /W. And 4, 15. That's it. This indicates username /W means what? It allows lowercase letters, uppercase letters, numbers, and one symbol underscore. How many allowed? 4 to 15. But if you don't type lowercase, it's okay. You don't type uppercase, it's okay. But what this indicates, uppercase is compulsory. At least one letter should be uppercase, compulsory. Otherwise, it will not allow. This indicates, if you add one more like this, pattern, if you add like this, that means star square brace 0-9 and /W, the 4, 15. This indicates at least one number should be there. In previous, if there is no number, no problem. But one uppercase letter is compulsory. But here, one number is compulsory. One number is compulsory. That's how we write the pattern. For example, see here, I am writing the test. Means I am writing the pattern like this. So what is the pattern? Is pattern. So question mark equal dot star square brace a hyphen z slash w 4 comma 15. I am writing like this. Now see, I am typing here the username I am typing here. So suppose I entered some John 1, 2, 3 and click on submit. It's not allowed. Anywhere one capital letter is compulsory. Anywhere one capital letter is compulsory. Suppose I entered N as capital and submit. It submits now. If there is no capital letter, it will not allow. So that means I entered some David, so A, B, C something. It's not allowed. Why? Because anywhere one uppercase must be there. Now it is allowed. So number compulsory. Then you use the second one. You want number and uppercase compulsory. Both combine. Both combine means this pattern, this one, after that you write this one. Side by side. That indicates one uppercase is compulsory, one number is compulsory. These are the patterns. You are just in HTML, you are learning. Later, when you go to JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React, everywhere you have to use them, and some more techniques you will learn. There you will learn how to write dynamic expressions. Dynamic means user selects his country, India. It will validate Indian format. User selects US, then it will validate US. So we will not have a standard format. The format will be changing according to what country he selected. That's what we will do in the next levels with JavaScript and all. But this is enough as of now. Later we will learn more expressions, how to handle. So this is all about only one element you learned. What is that element? Text box. Right? In text box, lot of properties are there. As per latest HTML, patterns are very important. We generally write patterns in JavaScript, but in HTML5 onwards, we have a facility to write in HTML itself. That's the reason we need to know about this detailing. Now we will see other elements. Passwords, checkbox, numbers, date, how input is created for them. That we'll see in next session, right? That we'll see on Monday. In Monday session, we will continue with other elements in the form, right? We will continue that. Later, while learning passwords and all, some more patterns I will give for practicing. You have to try them, okay? Right.